Now, we've all heard how a new nuclear power station at Hinckley might affect traffic in Bridgwater, but what about Glastonbury? Some councillors and campaigners in the town fear that a recent increase in traffic in the town could be made worse if Hinckley C is given the go-ahead. BBC Somerset's Charlie Taylor has been to Glastonbury to meet the campaigners.
My name is Katarina Sontag. I've managed to rally a bunch of residents to help to gather signatures for a petition that we started just before Christmas in the hope of rerouting the heavy traffic off of the A361.
I'm Lindsay McDougall. I'm a prospective Green Town Councillor, and I'm supporting this Ban the Lorries A361 campaign, which has been a problem for many years and much increased problem over the last few years.
We're standing on Coursing Batch. We've got Glastonbury Tor, not visible from here because we're a bit too close to the bottom of the hill to see it. And we've got a view out towards the sort of Butley area over there. It's a beautiful part of the county, but it's a very busy road. It's the A361 heading from Shepton Mallet to Glastonbury, right on the Glastonbury edge of it. Katrina, tell me a bit about what the problem is here.
Well, we have an incredibly narrow road. It's in places it's 5 metres narrow. The pavement is about 2.5 foot in places, and there's only a pavement on one side. This is the main pilgrims route to the Tor. We have possibly about 500,000 people walking through here each year, and the traffic is so severe at times. We have busloads of people trying to squeeze through very narrow pavements. It really is an incredibly dangerous situation. We feel that it's at least doubled, if not tripled, just in the last few years. We're not sure why this has happened, but it's all through the night now as well. So it's a 24-hour situation that we have, 24/7. It's quite horrific.
Is there an easy solution, do you think?
It's contentious because other areas like Wells don't want more traffic, and as soon as we start to discuss this problem, everybody gets extremely worried that they're going to get the traffic instead. So actually having a positive solution gets difficult very quickly because everybody's defending their patch. If the lorries were prepared to travel a little bit longer down the A37 along the A303, it would add a little bit more time to the lorries' journey time, but it would add a lot of quality of life.
It's a very long way. I know you're saying it's shorter distance, but to continue down to Ilminster and then join the M5 at Taunton, that is a very long diversion. If you think...
Well, I think, what do we say? It's 3/4 of an hour, half an hour, 3/4 of an hour.
I think drivers are going to look at mileage and the fuel that they're going to have to use.
Absolutely. So, maybe there's a deal to be done.
This really should not be a freight route. The problem is that this is a county freight route. It's designated by Somerset County Council, and it's not suited for purpose.
Well, that means something needs to be done to this route to stop them coming through.
Indeed, it needs to be taken off the freight network. That's what needs to happen, just as in Langport and as in Bruton, where only local traffic is allowed, or local lorries. That's what we need here as well. And the A37, even if the lorries get sent a slightly longer route, you can't send lorries through a route like this. It's so obvious to anyone who comes here.
I'm the mayor of this town, and it concerns me. It's not a political situation. Something ought to be done pretty soon, and Somerset County Council are not doing their job.
Okay, so there's something which is mentioned, but what is it? Can you put a point on it? What needs
weight restrictions? We'd say anything over 7.5 tonnes should be checked. Should be looked.
7.5. That's quite a small lorry. That would reduce it a lot. So